Okay, we should be live. How we doing, guys? I was disappointed by. Do you know what? There's far too much music going on. Maybe we should just get past this bit right now. Okay. Sure. Okay, other tests. Thank you. Can I just get away from the music for a second? Does it dull down when it doesn't dull down. Goodness, let's just get away from the music. I was disappointed by Solar Crown, so I wanted to play the actual good Test Drive Unlimited game, so we're here. That's basically it. We're going to hang out, we're going to play some Test Drive Unlimited 2. Don't know how far we'll get. We might end up just modding in a bunch of money and living like a high roller dream and having great fun, but for now, we're just going to start it off. We're going to start from the bottom and make our way up and have a lot of fun. That's the goal anyway. So, we're being given a shot of a California. This intro being reasonably iconic. Not as iconic as the Need for Speed Underground 2 intro, but pretty iconic. I think the music's too loud, actually. Hold on, let me just turn that down. Okay, there we go. We are now driving a Ferrari California. Oh, these are not the right buttons. Let's fix that. I've done like no prep other than getting this game working, which is a pain in the ass on its own. So let's just make sure all the buttons are good, right? Handbrake we're going to set to please release all access buttons. I'm not pressing any access buttons. Okay. This control's already... Oh, don't start that crap. Hold on. So, do I need to just unassign all of these first? Because, yeah, we're going to unassign most of these, actually. And then handbrake. Okay, right, so... Handbrake is going to be... Why can I not... Let me assign. Come on. I have released all access and buttons. I'm not pressing anything. Thank you. Okay. Gear up. Gear down. It's weird how it is detecting something. I'm now just spamming X, hoping it works. Come on, work. Very weird. Okay, gear down. There we go. There we go. I had to wiggle the mouse a little bit. Change view. We'll set that to Y, I guess. Right. Wiggle the mouse. There we go. Okay, we've learned. We've learned. I don't care about flashing. I don't care about indicators. Clutch. We'll do clutch. Come on. Clutch. Anything else? Nope, I think we're good. Okay, avatar controls don't care. Menu controls don't care. Controller configuration. I guess we'll need to just learn first. I want to save my modifications. Let's do it. Right, okay. Back to the California. Ooh. Hell yeah. Oh, this is sick. Driving a Ferrari through Ibiza. It's a good day out, to be fair. So we're going to keep the radio... Nope. We want to turn the radio off because I don't know if that music's all copyright free or not. That's why we have Epidemic Sounds playing in the background. But yeah, what's happening, guys? I think we've got a couple of viewers. What's going on? Who's all hanging out? Ooh, we have a fabled 7th gear. Fantastic. Well, we're going to slow down a little bit for this. I mean, yeah, this game definitely shows its age, but it's just so good. Buying the houses, changing the houses, buying your cars, all the secret cars that you can get by buying one and modifying it into a different one. Oh, so much fun. The classics and the whole off-road, getting your licenses. Villanueva 94. Been a long time since I've played this. Been a long time for me too, bud. It's not easy to get running these days. The best way that I found was using something called... Crap, what was it? Something Paradise 2. There's a mod that kind of revitalizes the game a little bit and makes it run better and stuff. Hold on, I'll get the name of it right now. Project Paradise 2, that's the name. We're going to do that, right? But yeah, Project Paradise 2 gives you a whole bunch of extra settings that take a second to update, but yeah, some quality of life updates. Remember buying the yacht and getting my CCXR. Oh, dude, the yacht was amazing. The yacht was super cool, and I think on the yacht, when you went down into the car garage, it had like a big aquarium or something like that. It was super cool. Alright, Tess, let's do this. Different Tess, not the Tess that I usually hang out with. Not the RLS Tess. This is a different Tess this time. Okay, can I... Ooh. Hey, look at that! I'm controlling the roof. See, these are all the little things that just made TDU so unique. Super cool. Super cool. What else do we have? Windows? Put the windows up. Yep, that put the windows up. So we'll put the roof down again, because, you know, we're an Ibiza in a convertible supercar. That is refusing to go sideways because I don't know how to turn off the traction control yet. We will get there. We will work it out. As a team. As a family. Okay. She's screaming the gas pedal is the one on the right. Well, we're doing 100 plus through a city. Get a grip, Tess. Get a grip. What is the button to bring up the assists menu? No, not that one. Not that one either. Maybe we haven't unlocked it. Maybe let's see. Because I would like to get it sideways. Not that this game's good for drifting or anything, but gearbox sequential. Oh, that's where we need to go. Hardcore. Sick. Right. Okay, let's see. Second gear. Okay, spinning one tire. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yep. Now we're talking, right? Okay. That's a new learning curve. Underwater parking. Yeah, that's right. It wasn't an aquarium. It was just like a glass walls under the actual yacht. That's right. Forgot. Yeah, we maybe need to check that out later on. I think it was something crazy like 10 million though. It's a super expensive house to buy. I tried to pick like Ibiza appropriate music for this. And I think I succeeded, but I'm also well aware that I really don't like Ibiza appropriate music, so we might end up changing that. I mean, the acting's terrible, but it's still better than Solar Crown. It's still way better than Solar Crown. Oh, I forgot you start off in the classics. Hell yeah. What were the first cars you get to pick from again? I think it was 67 Mustang Fastback, Delta Integrale, and was there a Lotus? Lotus Esprit? Seems really quiet. Hold on, let me just turn the volume up a bit. It's always hard when you're playing a different game from usual. Your audio settings are never quite right straight off the bat. That should be better, hopefully. Ooh, okay, we get to pick. So, the Mustang, if I remember correctly, has a really bad 3-speed gearbox, and it's just atrocious. The Esprit, I think, is the best car to go for overall, but the Integrale is super cool. I still think we're going to go Mustang, though, because it's a Mustang, and it's just cool. It's just super cool. I wish it wasn't black, because black cars kind of suck, but, you know, we might paint it. Yeah, screw it, we'll just buy it. Let's do it. We're going Mustang. That's what we're doing. We're going Mustang. Yeah, none of this matters. GT 500 there. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Might need to get one of those later on. God, I want an inspection pit so bad. It would really help with the solar. It would make my life so much easier. Okay. Right. Can we do a burnout? Standing burnout? No, it does not like us doing a standing burnout. Definitely do a donut though. Sick. Very loose. As you would kind of expect. Bank the first level with Frim. Okay, get close to these guys. Bank. Woo! Free money! I forgot how loose all the diffs are in this game. Like, every car basically has an open diff. There is the first collectible. Yep. I know. Come on. Right. Right, let's go to our trailer where we get to store our car. Yep, there we go. 3 gears, topping out. 103 miles per hour. Woo! Hell yeah! Super impressive! Wow! Wee! And hard on the brakes. At least the brakes are okay. Yeah, this game is not good for drifting. Here we are. Home. Ah, home sweet home. I mean, it's got a pool, but it is the right kind of home because the living quarters are smaller than the garage, and I think that's important. That's an important distinction. Can we change out of the Valley uniform? Not that it matters, and really, who cares? But let's just have a quick look and see if we own anything at all. Ah, Valley hat. Ew, so bad. Anything? Okay, screw it. Yeah, why not? Okay. There we go. We're going topless. Guy's ripped though, to be fair. Yeah, there's bikes. I don't remember ever driving bikes. Bet you they're awful. But I'm glad they exist. Info, media, exit. We're going out to the car. Gonna have a good time. Right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the music because this is just atrocious. This is really bad. It's already annoying me. It's just migraine central. I don't know how people can listen to this sort of stuff. Music. Let's do. Is this gonna work? What's this gonna feel like? Something a little bit more chill? Yeah, okay. It's better than... Way better. Right. So I'm going to turn down the volume for me, but then turn up the output volume so you guys can hear it. There we go. Nice. Right. Mustang. We can't make any changes to it right now, I don't believe. We would need to find a tuner. But we need to go and get our licenses. Okay, it's raining, so it's extra no grip. Sick. Join Todd at the Classic Racing School. Sounds good to me. Let's go find Todd. Woo. Very loose. I thought we were going to see Todd. Oh, no, it's Kirk. Okay, that's fine. No, I do not want to challenge a supercharged V8 Range Rover in a 60-year-old Mustang that has a terrible gearbox. That's a bad idea, isn't it? That's just a bad idea. Things happen. Oh, big crash. Ooh. I vaguely remember there being police in this as well. Like if you crash into too many people, I think police come after you or something. I can't remember. It's been a long time. Okay. Let's do some license tests. Where's the trigger? Have I drove past the trigger? Is it back here? What's going on? Huh. Ah, okay, I'm having the map glitch. They did warn me about this. Okay. This is a problem. Okay. Oh, okay, I got it to work anyway. There is a mod to fix that black screen bug. I just wasn't sure if I was going to need it, so I didn't bother. But yeah, we'll get that done at some point. Miami Harris. I don't know, this is what people in Ibiza look like. Just jack douchebags with no t-shirt on. Okay, licenses. I love this Corvette hanging out the wall. That makes me really happy. Okay, so explaining the licenses, we don't care. We're just going to get them, right? We're going to do them. So first steps. Let's see. So accelerate, brake, turn, accelerate, brake. At least we get a shot of all the different cars this time. There we go. Don't even need brake. Look at that. Mad skills, boys. Brake too early here. Wild. Okay, next test. Slalom. No bother. No bother at all, troops. Nice and easy. Forgot to put it in gear. Rookie mistake. We're good. I like the second generation of Esprits, the one with the like you got the V8 twin turbo. That was just a little bit nicer. I like that one. Not a big fan of the first gen Esprit. It looks cool, and don't get me wrong, I'd like to get a shot of one day, but yeah, this Gen 2s were the coolest. What did you pick as your starter car? Mustang! We have the Mustang, which is by far the worst pick, but it's also the coolest pick. So, we went Mustang. Okay, launching in second was not clever. Pick the Lancia. That's fair. That's a damn good choice. It really is, but Mustangs, man. V8s. Americana. It's awesomeness. Okay, complete. At least none of these are graded, so I don't need to go back and get gold if I didn't succeed the first time. Like, we can just pass or fail. It's good. Canadian Gamer, how you doing, bud? Good to see you, dude. Woo, European cars north, hell yeah! Whee! Okay, oh, okay, you're not allowed to knock the cars out of the way. Which I guess is fair, but I wasn't aware. PC, bud. Yeah, we're on PlayStation. Sorry, we're on PC. I've owned this game on Steam for like, I don't know, 10, 15 years or something. So, it was a bit of a nightmare to get it running. Oh! I guess the hitboxes are a little bit weird. I didn't think we were close. I recommend using the unofficial patch. So, that is an option. I wasn't sure what difference it was going to make, so I didn't do it. But that is an option. I've used, oh crap, I forgot the name of it again, but something Paradise 2 to help with the whole UDP stuff and generally just fix a bunch of things. But the unofficial patch can, like, it's available with this launcher, so it's, I think, just as easy as a tick box, and it'll just make it work. So you should also add new cars. Oh, okay, sure. Project Paradise 2, that's the one, dude. That's the one. You know exactly what I'm talking about. This man's a professional. I play with that. Yeah, I only discovered it this morning. Because Test Drive Underground 2 is... Test Drive Unlimited 2 is... it's a little bit annoying to get working these days, but Project Paradise 2 is... it made it really easy. I just downloaded Project Paradise 2, told it where the game is stored, and it like did a whole update. So I think it's now running a further updated version that isn't available on Steam or something like that. I can't quite remember what it did, but it's cool. You know, I kind of just let it work its magic, and it worked. It just full on worked. Now there is a way to get to play online with Paradise 2, Project Paradise 2. I didn't do any of that. I didn't really want to mess around with too much of it, doing anything too crazy. I just wanted to hang out, but I'll do the patch, and I'll do the black screen on the maps. I'll do that, and we'll see how the game plays. We'll do it once I've completed the license, though. I will take a quick intermission to get those things done. But we'll get the licenses finished first. I think this might be the final license test. I can't really remember. Okay, new championship available. Happy days. Quit the racing school because we've done all the license. Hell yeah, hell yeah. That's us sorted, boys. They didn't make games like this anymore. I know, mate. I know. Yeah, I streamed Solar Crown last week, just to see, like, is it as bad as everyone says? And it was so bad that I actually went and did like the whole Steam refund thing, because it was really, really bad. It was a poor game. So I wanted to come back and play the old one. How do you save again? Is this auto saving or what? Right, select. Okay. I don't know if it's auto saving. We might lose progress here. Definitely don't want to delete. I also don't know how to force a save. I can't remember, it's been that long. No, this is not what I want. Players? Okay. Take a photo, challenge editor, options. Let's see if autosave is just an option. Game settings. Autosaves, okay. Sick. Right, that's fine then. So I should be able to quit the game. That's fine. And then we'll use the mod browser. Unofficial patch. Install. And then we'll go back while that does its thing. Hopefully that works in the background. We'll see. Fix the grass issue. Map black screen. Well, okay, sure. We'll update that. So is that done? Let's come back to the unofficial map mod install. We'll just watch. Okay, installation of mods finished. Is it that simple? Okay, sweet. That's a damn good system. Anything else you recommend? Oh yeah, I got the refund. It turns out that I'd only done like 1 hour and 45 minutes of gameplay, and they allowed me to get the refund, so that's nice. I don't really care about any of this. I think it's all just, you know, make the map snowy, whatever. Settings. What's just information? Is that going to tell me what mods I've got installed? That would be neat. No, it's just telling you about my computer. Excellent. My mods ads. There we go. Right, so yeah, they're saying as yo, Ruin, what's happening, bud? It's been a while. Hope you're good. So, if I remember correctly, you need to launch with this. Launch on Steam, and then when it gives you the error, then... yeah, so when this comes up, I then hit play TDU 2. Sweet. Nice to know. Thanks, Carl. I appreciate you keeping me right, bud. It's always nice to come across someone who actually knows what they're doing. Knows what they're talking about. Need to wait for it to eventually be able to play. It's been too long. I've been good. And you? Yeah, not bad, mate. Same old crap, different day. Come on. Just allow me to play offline. There we go. Do you wish to play offline? Yes, I do. And now it should load up. Still not a perfect system, but it works, so that's all I care about. Why is it not full screen? Okay, everything's gone black now. There we go. Oh, nope, everything's black still. Nope. Okay, there we go. Right, yeah. Come on. It's doing very unhappy things. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I might need to re-put in some of my settings. Should say unofficial patch. Oh, I definitely need to mess around with some of my settings. It's definitely made changes, that's for sure. Control game. Nope, not interface. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for audio and visual. Video. Gonna take a minute. There's too many options. Oh. There we go. Refresh rate to 119, sure, okay. Anti-aliasing will max. And then I don't believe any of these have ultra, which is very high. Okay, sweet. Let's do it. Your car license plate also now say unofficial. Oh yeah, I can see that. That's cool. Right, sick. Okay, so we know it's working. Happy days. Thank you very much for the assist. Let's see, can I use the map now? Yes, I can. Woohoo! This is a good day, guys. This is a good day. It's also a nice day, which helps rather than it being crappy weather. Yeah, I don't really care, to be honest. Let's just do this. There's some new cars, new dealers. That's good. That'll be fun. That'll be interesting. Excited to see that. Don't be hunting crowds now. No promises, bud. No promises. If I remember correctly, she also drives a Mustang. Hers is just pink. Yo, yeah, what's happening, bud? What do we want to do first? Should we do the one that's really far away first? Just get it over and done with. Yeah, let's just get that one done. Then we can do all the local ones. Oh, do we not have to drive to it? Sick. Okay. Hell yeah. Okay. Getting to stretch the legs of the mighty 3-speed Mustang. Oh, triple digits, boys. It's getting dangerous. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Yep, okay. At least there's not a crowd. We're fine, Rune. Don't come at me. Oh, we're building up a penalty because we're on the wrong side of this fence. Now, let's retry, and this time, we'll not be terrible at driving, okay? That's the deal here. You know, today's a good day. Today's a really good day. I've woken up, I've been super productive, I've done a lot with my actual day job, and now there's not much left to do for the day, so I started working on RLS stuff, preparing for our events tonight, and, well, technically still tonight, but early morning. We've got FD at 11 o'clock tonight, and then rally at 1 AM, so that's going to be fun. But I'm also well aware that there's going to be a Raceless live stream today, revealing a whole bunch of stuff that's awesome, really exciting. So I've been beta testing the stuff that's coming out today. That's crazy good fun. I'm really excited for the community to get access to that stuff. Yeah, he's going live today, and he's gonna be, you know, putting out some really cool stuff. I'm really excited about. Excited for the community to get their hands on. So that's going to be super good. So I've been doing some behind the scenes alpha testing of some of the stuff, and it all looks really good. So yeah, today's just a feeling good day, and then I found myself with a few hours between, you know, major things that I need to do today, and decided, screw it, we're gonna play some TDU 2. I was looking at my games list thinking, do you know, I fancy something just a little bit different. I fancy something that is nostalgic. I fancy something that I've not played in a long time. Fancied something that very few other YouTubers are going to be playing. So I thought, why the hell not? Let's just get involved and get TDU 2 working. And I discovered Project Paradise 2, which has made everything way easier. And it's a damn good day. I like it. I like it. Character is shirtless because he's a valet, and the only outfit that was available was like the valet outfit. But I was able to take his top off, and I realised he was absolutely ripped, and I thought, screw it, why not? Our Mustang driver is absolutely ripped and topless, so who knows, we might get some nice outfits later on, but for now, we're just shirtless. Wow, that's obnoxious, isn't it? Okay, come on, Miami. We're in equal cars, which means that on these straights I have no advantage, but looks like she let off for that corner and we did not, so we're going to keep on trucking past. Finally in first, where we belong. Let's just not mess it up. Oh, so the patch actually does like... It patches a whole bunch of stuff, including like cars' gear ratios. That's super sick. That's super cool. I love, like, I'm realising that the Test Drive Unlimited 2 community is quite similar to the beamng community. It's just obviously a little bit older and, you know, working on an older game, but pretty much a case of if there's something you want, it appears to be fixed. Or it exists in some sort of way. Like, there's people that have revitalised the whole casino system, which... So here's the thing, when this game was out on Xbox 360 and we were all playing it back in the day, I couldn't afford the wireless receiver for my Xbox, so even back in primary school, high school, when all my friends were playing online, I couldn't play with them for like the longest time. Because I didn't have the Wi-Fi adapter for the Xbox, and there was no way to run an Ethernet cable. So I never got to play the casino in this, because that was online only. But as far as I'm aware, that's where everyone made all of their money when they were playing this game. They just went to the casino and made millions. And yeah, there's full communities that have like revitalized the casino system, all the online stuff. Yeah, I never got to do the casino, mate. Yeah, I was tempted to try and work out how to do it today for this. That would have been pretty fun. But honestly, I just didn't want the headache. I've already had a really productive day, and I thought I'm happy just playing the career. There were 2 exclusive cars in there. Was that the Aston Martin 177 and something else? I can't remember. Yeah, I remember not being able to drive the 177 because it was a casino car only. Was it maybe the McLaren MP4-12C or something? Can't remember. Yeah, I figured we'll chill out and we'll take the easy route and we'll just do main game rather than try to get the online stuff working. Audi R8 Spider, maybe that does ring a bell. Interesting car. So it wasn't the 177. So what locked down the 177? I'm so sure that was like a car that you had to earn rather than just buy. OEM nailed it, yeah. Audi R8 V10 Spider. Yeah, okay. Wonder what the score with the 177 was then. Maybe we'll find out. Or maybe it's just a car that you could buy, but it was too expensive for me to own, and maybe that's why it was locked out for me. It's a dealer car. Right, okay, yeah. Maybe I just never got high enough up to buy it. Although I did complete the game, and I had the Veyron Super Sport and stuff, but maybe I just never got around to owning the 177. Maybe it's just crazy expensive. I think for a long time my favourite car in the game was actually the 722 Sterling Moss, which is in this, which is a really cool car. I used to love that car. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. my Discord is going wild, and the thing is, I actually do have Discord sound active on this, which I probably shouldn't have. Yeah, I think that's just left over from live streaming at the weekend. Whatever the last RLS event was. Oh, the Togi event. Yeah, that's why I had the Discord audio on. The Togi event where I came second, I was really, really happy with that. When I got down to the final and realised I was going to be against Billy, I was like, yeah, okay, this is... I may as well not compete. Billy's going to absolutely destroy me, and right enough he did. That... I don't know how he makes that Lansdale so bloody fast. Big diesel Lansdale that is just unbelievably quick. Your poor title is gone. Hey Denny, how you doing, mate? Yeah, well look, means you need to come back in with the heat. Your BX is the only thing that's dethroned that that Lansdale, so you need to come back in, you need to get it done, dude. I never had the money for the DLC, so I used to glitch it so I could have a Panic Alley and R35 GTR. Yeah, I don't think I ever had the DLC either. Yeah, I think I was just base game on this when I was a kid. Which I suppose is good, because it means that I don't have any unrealistic expectations. Like, I'm actually getting to live out the entirety of my my nostalgia for this game, which is fun. Oh, the heat is a coming. Hell yeah, dude. Love to hear it, man. Love to hear it. The last event that I remember seeing your BX at was... The thing that blew my mind was how much articulation you had in the rear suspension. Like, the way it's extended the rear suspension to just always have the drive wheels touching the ground, that was wild. That was wild to see. So there was a workaround if you didn't have the DLC for this to still buy the cars. That's cool. I wish I knew that back in the day. One of the worst like memories of, you know, trying to find glitches and like money methods and stuff in games back in the day was actually for Test Drive Unlimited 1. And so there was a race where you were given a Celine S7 and the idea was to hit like 160 miles an hour or something like that. But it was on like a really windy road with loads of traffic. But if you just like turned around on the start line, there was like a big straight road where you could hit 160 no problem at all. So that's how I eventually made money in Test Drive Unlimited 1. But there was a video on YouTube of like, you know, crazy Test Drive Unlimited 1 money glitch. And so I watched it, and it's just like someone driving through the woods in Test Drive Unlimited 1. They're driving for ages and they keep crashing and all that sort of stuff, but I'm like trying to study the path. But it turns out it was like a joke video. So like I've got my face right up to the computer screen trying to watch on the map exactly where they're going. And then that whole like the mad witch like screaming pops up on the screen. And that just like freaked me out so bad. So oh, you've got TDU too? Sick. Got to send me whatever you're using. It's just called Project Paradise 2. I can send you a link to it, and it just makes stuff work. It's really, really good. Project Paradise 2 TDU 2. Let me get you that link, bud. I will send it to you just now. I believe it only works with the Steam version. I don't know for sure, but that's what... Like, one of the questions was, do you have the Steam version? If so, good. I was like, that works. Okay, so we're almost done with this first with this first series. Reach top speed. Okay. That's like 108 in this thing because of the 3-speed box. Excellent. Okay. Oh, I need to earn points by being above 55 miles per hour. Okay, no problem. Deal. I can do that. Okay. How many points do I need? That's the real question. Woo. We went sideways, we lost 10 points. Lots of Discord pings. Okay, we're just hitting the limiter now. Excellent. Woo, we're almost done, finally. There we go. First place, sick. Okay, we win. Miami only got 1,000 points. Oof. Big sad. Let me just check that nothing's like on fire in the Discord because I need to chat with McGrory. Oh, you guys are all just chilling in here. Sick. That's all it is. OEM and Rune hanging out in my area of the Discord. Very cool. Nice to see you there. I'm just going to actually leave that open so that it hopefully stops the pinging. It's not a problem, like I'm not, like definitely keep chatting in there. That's totally fine. I have no problems with it, but I'm going to keep it open and see if it still pings. Okay. OEM is a person of extreme taste. I can see playing American Truck Sim. I've got a lot of hours in American Truck Sim. Raceless is messaging me. I forgot to send him the configs that I made for the thing. Race, if you're watching this live stream, which I don't know if you are, I can send them to you right now if you want. It'll only take me 2 seconds. If you need them, that's not a problem. Yeah, Raceless tasked me with creating a few Yoru configs that will be coming out in the public release eventually. So you will get to play with some configs that I handmade. And I also made them with certain, events in mind. So I have made a fully legal FDRP car, and I've also made a GT250 car. So that's going to be your track and drift configs that come with the Yoru. Do you know what? Since we've just finished that thing, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to just package these up and send them to Race so that he's not mad. He won't be mad, he's a cool guy, but, I just don't like being the reason that things are held up. So let's head into vehicles, Yoru, Do you know what? I'm gonna take all of these and just compress them, and Race can decide which ones he likes. Compress to Yoru. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, sent. There we go. Okay. This is not full screen. We want it full screen. There we go. Okay, done. Okay, what are we outside of? Ah, we're outside of the license place. Do we need to go and get more licenses? Is that what we're doing right now? No, we do not. Oh no, we actually need to do the championship race, don't we? Yeah. What's it? Rewards 50 grand? Hell yeah. That's going to get us started. It's going to get us started real nice. Where's the... How do you do this again? Where's the... Challenge is done. 6, right? There it is. There it is. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, the reward's 65 grand? Hell yeah. Oh, we need to drive here for this one. Okay. So, let's get that driving done. GPS target. What is the closest we have been, out of curiosity? Is there anywhere around here that's blue? So for anyone that doesn't know, you can teleport to somewhere that you have previously driven. So if we can find... There we go. Go there. That's just cut out a... Well, actually we're only around the corner from it. It's cut out almost no parking and no driving. Although, I think we're close to the classic car dealership. Can't remember exactly where it is, but would have been cool to see what other cars are available, given that we now have the unofficial thing. But now we'll just head on. We'll see what our next car is going to be once we have completed the big championship finishing race. Actually, I need to fix something quickly. My chat is hidden behind the thing. Well, we're good. No, we're not going to do that right now. I'm not racing an RS5. I don't want my ass to just be handed to me. 450 horsepower, all-wheel drive, modern gearbox. Yeah, I don't need that. But yeah, it looks like we've got a long drive ahead of us, 9 miles at 108 miles per hour. I remember the Subaru being really good in this. I remember driving that an awful lot. I think there was a really long race that you won like $1 million for doing, and I did it in the Subaru because even though it's not the fast, it was like the easiest to drive. It was just like super consistent and good. So I drove that. I think that's what happened. I don't quite remember. It was a long time ago. Yeah, I had a really, really nice Subaru that I think I'd done a few upgrades on and stuff. So it was decently quick, but it was just super nice to drive. I do remember that I wanted... I tried to select all-wheel drive cars as much as possible in my original playthrough when I was a kid, because the driving physics aren't that great and drifting isn't really great, so all-wheel drive just gave you the traction and the the stability that you needed to make this game a little bit easier. I don't think we're going to do that this time. I think we're going to drive what we think is the coolest cars, because I'm a little bit older, a little bit more mature, a little bit more skilled. I think I can probably handle driving rear-wheel drive cars. Actually, if anyone watching could Google and tell me when this game came out, so we can get a rough idea of what age I actually was when this was you know, me sitting in my room with my Xbox 360 playing this game. I'm going to bet that it was 2007. 2011? Wow. When did the first game come out? Maybe that was around 2007. Ooh, US cars. Let's pop in and see what they've got. See if there's anything new that wasn't around when I was a kid. Oh, I don't remember the ZR1 being in the game. It may very well have been, but yeah, sick. GT500, very nice. The stock Mustang. Oh, it's a V6. And then the GT. I don't think the V6 was in the game. I don't remember that being in the game. I remember being very confused when I was a kid and I didn't understand. So this is the 2SS. And that is a 1LT. Now, I thought 1LT meant that it was a 1 litre. Which is obviously not true at all. But I thought, yeah, who would want a 1 litre Camaro? That's pointless. But then there's the Synergy Special Edition. I don't remember this being in the game when I was younger. That's very cool. It's interesting that this Special Edition with like the aggressive bodywork and stuff is actually slower than the 2SS. By quite a bit as well. And I wonder if it's a V6. Doesn't really say, but 304 horsepower would tell me it's probably a V6. Then you've got the monster. That's not the right power figure for that. The ZR1 should be 650 horsepower. They got the right top speed and they got the right 0 to 60, but that's not the right brake horsepower number. Very interesting. Ford GT, very nice. Yeah, this is cool. This is very cool. What is this game? It's Test Drive Unlimited 2. I used to play this when I was a kid. Last week I streamed the latest Test Drive game, and it was so bad that I went through the Steam refund process to get my money back because I was super disappointed in it. So I went back to the good old classic that made me fall in love with the Test Drive games. I used to play Test Drive Unlimited 1 with my dad. And then Test Drive Unlimited 2 I played on my own. I remember Test Drive Unlimited 1 came out, and one of the first cars you were able to buy was a Alfa Romeo 356 or something like that. I can't quite remember exactly what it was. But it was the kind of saloon based on the A4. And so that was one of the earliest cars you could buy, and we had it in the game, me and my dad. And we loved it because at the time my dad had a matching spec, black with silver wheels, Alfa Romeo 356, 36, whatever it was, with the Busso V6 3.2. In fact, nope, No, my dad didn't have the Busso V6. My dad had the 2.4 inline 5 diesel engine from Volvo, where I believe the Alfa Romeo had the Volvo engine, but they just fitted a, I think it had a bigger turbo, or maybe it was just mapped differently, but it made like way more horsepower in the Alfa than it did in the Volvo. Something like that anyway, I can't quite remember. We are talking like, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. Like a long ass time ago. We're getting there, guys. We're almost at the challenge point for the big finale of the first championship, which will allow us to go and buy our second car. Go. No, he will not. Oh, this isn't... Oh, no, I think that's how it works. You do the silver, then you do the gold. And then you get the big top race. I don't really remember. It's been a long ass time. Okay, right, let's just get it done then. I was really excited thinking we were about to get a new car, but I guess we're driving the Mustang for another half hour. Is what it is, you know. Okay, we've got Stuart Wintery, Adam, just Adam. That's all you need to know, that this boy is indeed called Adam. He picked a mononym, and it's a good one. It's the original man, Adam. Yeah, I know, we're stuck with 3-speed. Maybe if we can find a tuner, we can maybe put a longer diff ratio in it so it can get a higher top speed, or I don't think you can actually do transmission swaps, but it would be nice to have like at least a 4-speed on it. This came out the time you started school, so this came out in 2011. So you would have been 4 in 2011, which means you were born in 2007, 2008-ish, that sort of time. Wow. It's only recent months since doing, you know, YouTube and hanging out in the RLS server and stuff. I feel old. I feel really old. And I'm not old, but I feel old. I'm 27. I was born in 98. So, but yeah, yeah. So sometimes I feel really old. crap, 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 crap. I don't mean to make you feel. I know you don't, dude. It's fine. It's okay. But yeah, it's just funny because in my head, and I mean no disrespect to this, in my head, people born in 2005 should be like 10 years old. So I'm like, why are 10-year-olds in my chat? But in actuality, you're 20. You're 20 years old, and that just seems so unnatural to me. It's like, so the other day I had to accept a parcel. And it had nicotine products in it, so I had to, like, you know, he handed me an iPhone and he's like, you know, put your date of birth in, and it's like you swipe to get the dates right. And so the first 2 digits of my birthday are both really low numbers. I'm not going to give it exactly what it is, but they're fairly low numbers, so they were just like a few clicks and it was fine. But my year of birth was like a lot, like a lot of scrolling to get to it, and it's, yeah, that broke my heart, dude. That really sucked. That really sucked. Oh, big heart attack. Just, realizing I'm old. I'm not old. I know I'm not, but sometimes. Sorry, I was checking a text there. Okay, just another race, why not? Looks like we're down and around the coast, that'll be nice. Third of June 1937. Not quite, mate, not quite. You did get the month right, though, I'll give you that. We're already in September, actually. My dad's birthday is this weekend. No, next weekend. It's having the knowledge this came out when you were in high school. Yeah, this came out when I was 13. Yeah. Damn, they were good times. I miss being 13. Before it all went downhill. Damn, this is a pre-war game. What war? This game came out right as we came out of the last recession, and now I'm playing it whilst we're in the current recession. That's fun. That's real fun. Good times. I was 8 when this came out. Damn, dude. If your birth year starts with a 2, you are still but a baby to me, and it's weird. We're not that far apart. Yeah, what is it, 5 years? Something like that. Oh, no way, are me and Bougie like near enough the same age? No way! High five, Bougie. The almost 30 gang. Oh god. Just saying that, man. Almost 30. Damn. Sick, dude. I had no idea. Oh, you are sorely mistaken, sir. You're not younger than me, you're older. I win this battle. I love Bougie. It's not very often me and Bougie get to hang around, but it's always a good time. Me and Bougie share a love of like weird and wonderful things, like old technology and like weird obscure cars that most people don't even know exist. Like, yeah. It just means I'm your elder. Valid point, dude. Valid point. Hell yeah, bud. Hell yeah. Oh. Respect your elders. That's fair. Hell yeah. 360. I really need to put a top on him, man. It's creeping me out now. It's really weirding me out. Every time I see him, I forget that he's topless, and it's just really funny to me. It's so awkward. Yeah, yeah, it does. I mean it with no disrespect, buddy. You excited for rally tonight, bud? I've tried building a few cars for it, and to be honest, I've just not been happy with any of them. So I'm going to take another crack at it later on, and even if I don't have anything super competitive, I think I'll still come and hang out. I've just been super busy the last few days. I would really like to have put a few more hours into building something real practicing. I've practiced the track enough through the tuning that I've done. I've just not got a car that I'm super comfortable with. Keeps staring at the body and has another gay awakening. The McGrory Village Elder. You're very nervous. Nervous, dude. You can borrow mine if you so desire. They feel pretty decent. Dude, I might end up doing that. We'll see. The only thing that might be a bit of a pain is that Formula Drift qualifying's only 2 hours before the rally event. So I doubt qualifying will last longer than 2 hours. I don't know why it would, but, you know, might mean that I'm possibly end up a little bit late, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully not. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't read it right now, but I will get back to you as soon as I can. Leave your name and number. Ah, guys, there's someone at the door. I will be back in but a moment. Where's my BRB screen? There we go. There's my BRB screen. I'll see you guys in just a couple of minutes. Sorry guys, I am back. Let me get back into the content. We'll continue racing our Mustang. We're all good. Not sucking my nuts, I promise. Never seen it show Andy like that before. I don't even think that. That's what I didn't see. Managing the environment. No cap, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I love my chat sometimes. Awesome. Right. What have we got? 2 left. Let's do it. Welcome back, Sir McGrory. Thanks, BG. Oh. Has Raceless scheduled his stream yet? That's going to be a good one. I wanna be on that. I wanna see what people are saying. I wanna hang out. I wanna be there when all the announcements come out. Very excited for it. It's going to be a good one. I don't think he does his streams until fairly later on though. So probably another few hours. Actually, do you know what? We're coming up to 4 PM my time. So no, I think his stream probably still in the next couple hours. But it's a physical thing, not a coding thing? What do you mean a physical thing, modding? It'll probably combine with practice. I'm Confucian. PM EST, yeah, I think that's about right, and right now it'll be about 10:30. Yeah, about 10:30 EST, so oh, it's not a physical thing. Okay. Raceless stream will probably be just before quali. Do you think? Is quali super late tonight? I think it'll be quite a bit before that. I might be wrong though, I don't know what his plans are. Never quite know with Raceless. He is the unknown quantity. The unknown element. How are we getting on? 14 out of 22, 15 out of 22. Okay, we're not far away. This will be the last lap. Oh yeah, it does actually say the lap counter there. It's the last lap. Ideal. Hey Justin, what's happening, bud? I saw a fella wearing a kilt at breakfast yesterday, made me think of you. Ah, look at you being all sweet. How you doing, dude? Oh, your new career is pretty sick, by the way. I'm really enjoying watching it. That little pigeon is amazing. I love that. It immediately made me want to go in and find like mods for the pigeon to see if, like, just how wild we can go. But Unfortunately, a lot of pigeon mods are broken. I don't know if 036 broke them. And I highly doubt that 037 will fix them, because that's not how beamng modding goes. But yeah, I'm really enjoying your series. I think I saw another video come out this morning that I've not watched yet, but yeah, we're on C4 high, so this is the second last event. Yeah, we've only got the speed trap left to do, so we'll get this done, and then it'll be time for a new car, hopefully. We went to one of the US dealerships, and I saw the ZR1 Corvette, and there's a special edition Camaro that that I don't remember seeing in the original game, so I think they're new and they're pretty damn cool. Thank you very much for your recommendations, Carl. I'm really enjoying it so far. What is the best way to do this? I usually don't like following the AI because they do really goofy stuff. Yeah, so there you go. They're trying to turn around. I don't know if that's clever. Do you know what? Screw it. We'll cut across. We'll sacrifice outright speed at this one. Because I made this mistake. We'll go hit 5. On Steam, bud. But it's a little bit of a pain in the ass to get it working natively. There's a mod that really helps called Project Paradise 2, which I've downloaded, that actually makes the game playable, which is pretty nice. We're probably not going to get 3 either. I don't know if we're going to hit 70 in this corner. Let's see. We might. Oh, yep, definitely not now. Yeah, Project Paradise 2 makes things a hell of a lot easier to run, makes it a hell of a lot more fun, so if you're going to play, and the unofficial patch, need to remember the unofficial patch, which you can get as part of Project Paradise 2 in the mod loader menu. It's really cool, pretty well built system, but it's super fun, it's such a good game, and just crazy amounts of nostalgia. Now 2. There we go. What do we need it to? 83 miles per hour. Yeah, we're going to beat that. We're going to beat that by a bit. Boom. Okay, so the only one we haven't won is 4. And I don't think we're going to beat 4 because 82 in that short distance is pretty difficult. Oh, you've never played any of the Test Drive Unlimited games? Dude, you're missing out. I mean, it's hard now because, like, this game is very, very out of date. The physics really aren't that great. The acting's terrible. But there's something about this game. You know, you can buy... There we go. You can buy houses, you can decorate the houses, and, you know, buy your cars and, you know, change them all and all that. It's really, really cool. It really does give you the feeling of being a car collector. Okay, so... Yeah, let me control my car. Come on. Why can't I control my car? Weird. I'm like frozen in place there. Wait, where's this race against Tess? Is that it there? It is indeed, and I can't just enter it. I think I'm going to need to fast travel to try and regain control of my car. Yeah, old game stuff. There we go. Okay, so this is it. This is, I believe, a pink slip race where I'll get to win Miami's pink Mustang. There it is there. It's the metal flake in your paint slowing you down, honey. That's all it is. That's all it is. She's off to a much better start than I am. Come on. See, this is the problem, is we have the same car with the same gearbox, the same everything, so on the straights there's zero advantage to be had, so it's more just about, you know, the cornering aspect, which is fine, you know, that's all part of racing and stuff. But if you catch yourself on a straight like this, but like behind your opponent, there's just nothing you can do, and it's really funny. Because I don't think there's any drafting either, so there's like, yeah, there's nothing you can do, you just need to wait. I sold it after I won it. Yeah, that's fair. I think I would do the opposite. I think I would sell my one, keep hers as like a, you know, a elite test wintry, you know, keep all the bad guy cars, and just sell whatever ones I don't want to keep. Like, I don't think we'll have much use for the Mustang after this, so we'll probably sell this so that we can buy a nicer. I think the next one we do is the off-roading championship, so yeah, we might need to sell it to buy. Oh, I don't actually know what we would buy. The Q7 V12 TDI is in this, but if I remember correctly, that has like really weird, has a really weird power band that the game doesn't handle very well, so you only get power for like 1500 RPM. Dirty tactics are indeed worthwhile. Woo! There we go. We're pink Mustang it up today, boys. Still doesn't like doing a standing burnout. Right, let's get a look at the map and see what we're doing next. So, I think we're actually just waiting on a phone call. The club price? I don't remember that. Don't know what that's for. Real estate agents. Car shop. US muscle tuner. It's kind of tempting. European classics. Let's go. Let's see. They're not classics. None of these are classics. I thought that said classics. Maybe it just said European cars. Although, that might be a good option for the off-roading. V10 TDI, yeah, sick car. Really, really sick car. There was a guy that used to work in the same building as me who had an R50, which was like the top of the range V10 TDI. Really, really sick car. Really cool. Then we've got all the rough cars. Very nice. Very good, very nice. And that's probably going to do us in here. We've had a little look about. I was so sure this said classics, but I'm dyslexic, so no, just European cars. There's the Italian classics. I don't think we're going to be needing anything from there yet. US cars south. Let's see what's in there. Ram SRT10. Ooh, that could be fun as an off-road car. I think we need to wait on someone calling us. I think that's what I'm supposed to be doing right now, just waiting on a phone call. So let's just go for a drive, I guess. There we go, Toddy. Okay, sure, why not? Join Jane who needs some help. I'm sure Jane needs a lot of help. The Jeep, Ram and Chrysler. First thing we're adding with an unofficial patch. Very cool. Very, very cool. That's fun. Car dealer, Audi. Okay, let's take a little look. There's that V12 TDI, another very, very cool car. V12 TDI, TDU 2 Inuit edition. Inuit? Yeah. So that's 500 horsepower, 5.3 seconds, 500 horsepower, 5.3 seconds. So is it just the colour that makes it special? I don't really know. I've lost interest already. RS6, back in the V10 era. There we go. Twin turbo V10. We also have an S3, which I've got zero interest in. And is that it? I assume there's cars that I just haven't unlocked yet. Why is that like an extra 55 grand? When it's... They say 66, 45, 62. 66, 45, 32. 62. So, yeah, they're the same. Yeah, they're the same thing. I have no idea. I've lost interest. Okay. Let's go help Jane. Close shop? Maybe we should. I don't really want to give Miami any of my money though. Did she do like decent clothes anywhere? Okay, buy items. Upper garments. Oh god, no. No, we're not wearing a sports jacket. Oh, t-shirt would do, I guess. They're all terrible. All of this is awful. Every single item of clothing from this shop is terrible. What? Who would wear that? A hoodie with a blazer over it. Ah, man. Wow. Incredible levels of douchebaggery. A denim jacket's not the worst thing in the world. It's actually quite cool. Do I like... Yeah, I think I like the blue with the white stitching. That'll do. Right. I had no idea how much that is. I probably just spent way too much money. I wasn't paying attention. Can we get, like, just jeans? Yeah, just some nice jeans. They've got red stitching, though. If I could get white stitching with blue jeans, that would be sick. Wow. Okay, well, I guess we just have to put up with the fact that we've got red stitching on the bottom and white stitching on the top, but whatever. Got some nice, yeah, okay. I was thinking combat boots, and they kind of work, so. No Timbies. They're as good as we're going to get. Oh, I haven't unlocked them. So we might be stuck with the defaults because I don't really want trainers. Yeah, okay. Let's do something about that awful hair. Oh, none of this is better. No, none of this is better. Oh. Oh my god, no. Yeah, none of this is better than that awful hair. Aviators? Pit Vipers wouldn't have been around back then, but Pit Vipers are always a win. I think we're just going in circles. No aviators. Okay. this'll do it. Yeah, I like denim jackets. What is this? Okay. Ah, multiplayer. Yep. None of that, thank you. Miami. I've beat you. You're no longer relevant. You do not matter. Please delete System 32. Woo! Hold on. There's someone at the door again. If they are, why are they not ringing the doorbell? I'm for sure hearing noises. Yeah, no one at the door. Don't know what it is. Okay. Okay. She's taking me where I need to go, so I'm not gonna complain. Shut up. What about if it's a team? What do you mean? So, like, would all three cars be running the exact same livery? For example, if you've got three people in a team, are they all going to run identical liveries, or are they going to have three separate liveries? Because if it's three separate liveries, then it'll still just be down to the individual driver. If you're all running the same livery, then I guess just nominate one of you to be the team captain, I guess, and I'll put it under that person's name. I'm just going to be hitting off the limiter for a mile and a bit. At least it's a decent sounding engine, but bet my passengers loving this, aren't you? Yeah, I think the Range Rover is the best overall pick. I think it's a safe pick. I would like to drive the Ram, but it's rear-wheel drive, so I don't actually know how it would fare against the other cars. Maybe it would be a fun challenge, though. I agree. Does sound great, though. Listen to the idle. Yes, please. Okay. Let me enter. RAM is in B3 and it's undrivable off-road. Thank you very much for letting me know, because I would have made a big mistake. I would have cocked up. Alright, let's do some off-roading then. Okay. Sounds okay. It's not got as much throat as it really should, given how these actually sound in real life, but will do. I mean, you can if you want, but make sure you don't just copy the full message, because if you try and at everyone, you're gonna get like I can't remember, like an automatic timeout or something. So definitely don't at everyone in the submissions, but feel free to copy and paste the rest of the message. Come on. Why won't the engine start? Okay, can I restart challenge, please? There we go. Okay. V10 TDI sounds weird. testing the name change now. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what that means. However, we are approaching 4 o'clock. I need to hop off, guys. I've got a work meeting to attend. So I am going to leave this here, but I'm probably going to pick this up over the weekend and do another stream because I'm really enjoying this and I want to get into the real nitty-gritty of the game. So for now, guys, I will catch you all soon. Take it easy. Bye.